Hello and welcome to another interesting edition of FMBN podcast. My name is Olachi Anikwa. Are you a developer looking for funds for your next project? The Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria is the highest mortgage institution in Nigeria, charged with the major responsibility of providing low interest rate to Nigerians. So you might need to step into any FMBN branch closest to you to get more information as regards to this loan. But before we get onto the show, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back. Welcome back. This program is proudly sponsored by the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria. Now the housing fact. Can a low-income earner get collateral for the loan? Let's hear the answer.
The only collateral is the property to secure the loan for. No other collateral is needed for the loan.
Welcome back. This program is sponsored by the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria. Optics are usually the second and third person perspective. Sometimes it could be favorable and other times unfavorable. 7TV correspondent Austin Betrisunum got some takes about the perspective of some of the customers of the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria. Let's hear the reports.
The Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria, in carrying out its mandate in the housing sector, from time to time gives room and opportunity for their customers to air their perception about the services of the bank. According to the ED Loans and Mortgage Services Lukman Mustafa, during the Customer Service Week of the bank, it gives an opportunity for the bank to improve on their services.
Contribution and support to the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria. At this period in a year is a time that as an institution that is providing services, we must appreciate the people that are either enjoying our services or providing services to us too, to enable us to be able to carry out our mandates. The Customer Service Week all over the world is a period where institutions that are customer-centric are always appreciating, valuing their customers, and at the same time, is a period to equally have feedbacks, important and constructive feedbacks, to be able to improve on the delivery of our services, so that by next year we will not be hearing the same stories.
Some of the customers, beneficiaries and developers has ever given their thoughts about the services of the bank.
It's a welcome development, fantastic forum to discuss the challenges relating to the effectiveness and efficient way of delivering service delivery for the mortgage bank, which is a leading partner in terms of housing provision. We all know that the importance of housing delivery is basically on finance, and government participation is critical. And we appreciate the fact that Federal Mortgage Bank has stepped in from inception to provide some of these services. So it's a very delightful event.
To be precise, rent-to-own package. Currently, I'm not a landlord. I own a house through this loan facility. I think currently the FMBN housing scheme have initiated different kind of policies which can improve the housing deficits in the country. After the meeting today, after the program today, from the management side, there's a lot of inputs. There's a lot of initiative and policies to be implemented very soon in order to reduce housing deficits in the country.
Fruitful, it's been engaging. We've rubbed minds with FMBN as partners, as stakeholders, and as agents of delivery of the mandate of FMBN, which is to deliver houses to everyone in Nigeria. So we as developers are playing our parts, consistently improving on our processes, on our methods of delivering the houses within the time limit, while FMBN have been playing their own parts too, to make sure that the funding is available, and funding isn't our problem. So it's been a very, very interesting procedure since we started this customer service week with FMBN.
One key thing that can be taken from the customers and beneficiaries is that the bank is putting out so much effort to ensure housing for all Nigerians. From 7 TV, Austin Bitrus Sanam.
When I say it's possible to get a loan, I say it's possible to get a loan with Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria. Let's take a quick break. When we'll come back, we'll present you with FMBN News of the Week.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh,
Huh? What is it again?
Oga, and they drive this car, my mind no dey. My landlord is on my neck.
Your landlord again? I thought I have told you this before. Get a mortgage, register with NHF scheme, and get a home up front. What is so difficult about this?
Oga, I will do just that. See, I will shame that my landlord. Mortgage.
At the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria, everyone deserves a home.
The latest couple in town.
Good day, sir.
How are you? Oh, sit down, sit down, sit down.
Thank you, sir.
Drinks?
No, we're fine, sir.
How was the moon experience?
It was quite an experience.
How about house?
We are renting at the moment, but we intend to save enough to own our own house, right?
Why not avoid all those Shylock landlords and own a house upfront with the average income and cost of building houses today in Nigeria? Mortgage is the best option. No sweat. I tell you what, that was how I got my first house, and I've never regretted it.
To make good homes, and by implication a good society, an individual is expected to have an abode from which to take off and return at the end of each day. At the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria, everyone deserves a home. Come join us at FMBN and let's shelter Nigeria together.
This program is proudly sponsored by the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria. Let's take the news for the week. And that's all we have for you on today's episode of FMBN Podcast. Please join us on another edition of the show next week. Before you go, follow us on all our social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, on 7TV Nigeria. You can also visit our website at www.7media.ng. Do well also to visit us at www.fmbn.gov.ng for more inquiries. Till I come your way next week, my name is Olachi Anyikwa.